What is up, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over ticker symbol MSTR, better known as strategy. MSTR has recently been dipping, and we all know that. They did hit highs of around $549 and then absolutely sold off hard all the way down to around $282 at the low. So what does this mean for MicroStrategy and where are they headed? We're going to go ahead and talk about all of that today. But before I do, make sure you guys do like, subscribe, and comment down below what videos you guys want to see next. As well as if you guys are new, first of all, welcome. Second of all, go ahead and jump in the description down below and join up on our free Discord where we have over 500 plus profitable members over there. So let's go ahead and jump right into the stock. We all know that they are the largest Bitcoin holding individual traded stock on the market. Michael Saylor has a very good plan behind this, and I am in strong belief that this plan will eventually work out. Now, what this means is that they buy Bitcoin and sell their shares. So the share price does naturally drop sometimes when Michael Saylor sells. And you can see most of this right here, all quarter 4, he said he was going to sell. So he was selling all of his shares so he could buy more Bitcoin. It's kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, one step back, where they buy all this Bitcoin, they get it all ready. And then when Bitcoin does make its move, this is when you see this huge explosion from a stock like MSTR. So I do expect that to happen again. It is just a waiting game. Once Bitcoin goes, they have over 500,000 Bitcoin, more than any other individually traded stock. So when that does happen, you can expect them to be the top beneficiary of this. So going over some price targets here, we can see that just getting back up to that 618 would take us all the way up to 549, at all-time highs. And then we would continue higher up to around 713. I think that comes within about a month of that breakout. I do expect this breakout to come pretty soon. Bitcoin normally does have a pretty good end to February, so I expect that to ring true again, just with history repeating itself. So if we do get that, we can expect to move up to around that $713 range, and that would happen very quickly, guys. Last time they ran up over 300% in about 3 months, so I don't think that can't happen again. We're going to go ahead and draw out some price targets here for you guys. So we can go ahead and take a look from where we are today. Just at that first price target would be 119%. And I'm telling you guys that this could happen within a month. It could probably happen in about a week and a half's time. The second that this thing gets moving, people are going to jump right back in just like they did at the lows and just like they did at the highs. And this thing is going to explode up around 120% to our first target at around $715. And then moving up to the 618, where you can see at $979, we are now up 201% from where we are today. And that is just a great return. You could expect something like that to come within like 2 to 3 months, maybe 2 months after the initial move starts, because we would probably end up moving up to this 715, retesting the 786, and then moving higher to your 618. And then from there, we can actually expect an explosive move up to around that $1,400 range, guys. And this is no joke. This can 100% happen. You got to understand, last year, MicroStrategy began trading at around $300 at the beginning of the year, and they closed trading technically almost at $5,000 post split. So they can 100% do this again. So knowing that and extending our price targets even farther, we can target out to around that $1,837 range. Now, this would only happen if Bitcoin can push towards 200K, but that is totally possible with the strategic reserve. All that news coming out. All we need is one good bullish sentiment to come out. And a lot of these price targets are having MSTR right around that $713 to $900 range. And then really, panning out, we can even go up higher to that $2,103 range, up 548% from where we are today. Now, realistically, that's like an end of the cycle type thing. That's like if Bitcoin has its best cycle, we end up there. But I do think that our main targets right here are going to be this $979 range and this $1,400 range. I think this does happen. I think this does happen because of the way Bitcoin looks right now. And I do want to quickly hit on Bitcoin before I do go ahead and end this video. But you can see that Bitcoin is kind of in the same consolidation phase that it was in not too long ago, where we just kind of have, these sideways markets. I know this isn't pretty or anything, but, roughly we did the same thing back here. It's just a little bit more of a flag here. But Bitcoin does not show any signs of stopping anytime soon. I do think this is just a consolidation phase. It does not look like this cycle is ending. It does not look like that will end anytime soon. And I do expect Bitcoin to move up to my final price target of around $175,000 by the end of the cycle. I do think $200,000 is in play. I also think $250,000 is in play if we can get a strategic reserve. But if that doesn't happen this year, totally fine. This is a long game. So I think hodling these stocks is the best way to go. I would not sell any Bitcoin. I would not sell any MSTR. I would just hold it. Maybe if you're having trouble looking at your position being down or those red days, just go ahead and turn off your phone, close that laptop, let it sit. It will pay virtue. You just need to give it some time. So I do expect Bitcoin to move up next and make its next high at around $125,000 after breaking through around that 114 to 117 $1,000 range, and then we move up to that $125 range, and then from there it really does just become a quarters game where you're going up to 150, then 175, then 200, then 225, then 250, and so on and so forth. And that's really going to be your base targets for Bitcoin here. So sorry, I'm messing around my chart here. So I do expect Bitcoin to hit around 175k to 200k. And I do expect MSTR to follow suit, hitting around $997, sorry, and $1,400 respectively by the end of this year. So let me know what you guys do think down in the comments below. Do you guys agree or disagree with what I had to say? Also, make sure you guys do join up on that free Discord. Link is in the bio for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.